Dear friends, today we are going to continue with simple past tense. Earlier we have studied simple present tense. Okay, we have learned the uses of the simple present also. Now today we are going to learn simple past tense. Earlier we have seen simple present uses. What were the uses of the simple present? We use simple present for habitual actions. Okay, we use simple present for habitual actions. This one we have studied already. Even simple present we use for universal truths also. Many various uses of simple present we have seen, like he brushes regularly. This statement, suppose we have seen here, what we have used, v1 plus yes or es. All the details of simple present we have seen in previous video. Just in a nutshell, I am giving you information about simple present. What we use subject plus v1, as well as we use subject plus v1 plus yes or es with third person singular subjects. Okay, that all details we have seen in previous video. Those who have not seen the previous video, you can go through my channel. You will see earlier video. So what we are going to see today, we are going to see here simple past tense. Simple past tense. Okay, simple past tense, or here past indefinite also it is called. Past indefinite tense also it is called. So what, when we use simple past tense for any action which over before the present time, any action which over before the present time, we use here past tense. Any action which over in past, to mention such kind of the activities, we use past, simple past tense. Okay, so I will give you definition also. To mention an action which over before the present time, before the present time, or before the present, or in generally the actions which over in past, we use here simple past tense. Okay, even you might have seen here various stories, whichever the stories, whenever we are reading, in the stories also we use simple past tense. He came, he went, he brought that thing, like this here. When we want to tell any story, simple past is used into those stories also. So what we use if we want to make a positive statement or any general statement, when we want to make positive statement, when we want to make in simple past, what we use, subject, okay, plus v1 or v2, yes, it is v2 plus object. We use v1 into positive statement in simple present tense, and in past tense we use v2. Okay, like he came yesterday. We mention the time, or we give the reference of the time what we are talking. When if the time is over, we use simple past tense. He came yesterday. This is v2. Understood? With all subjects we use here only v2. It is not like in the simple present we use he, she, it, yes or es form of the verbs we use in simple present tense. But in simple past, with all here subjects, we use only v2 when we want to make a positive statement. Is this clear to you? Okay. Make a note of this format. You will easily understand. He came yesterday. I saw a movie. Okay, I saw a movie. If I am talking about yesterday or any past week or any last month, also I can give the reference. I saw a movie. So this is V2. This is V2. I feel this year simple past is clear to you. Positive statement, how to make negative statement, that also we are going to see into this video only. In negative statement, if we want to make a negative statement of simple past, okay, so whenever any negative you are making, any tense negative when we are making, make one thing clear. Okay, one format is very clear with make clear. What we use, subject plus auxiliary verb plus here so plus verb, whichever the verb will come, and yes, one minute. So what will come here? Subject plus auxiliary verb plus not plus here verb, whatever V1, whatever that verb is there, and plus object it will be there. This is the format of negative statement. Okay. In negative statement, any tense negative sentence, this is the format. But in simple past, how to make negative? Because auxiliary verb is not given here. Auxiliary verb is not given in simple present and simple past. In simple present we have used here do and does. The same way, what we have to take here, we have to take subject plus did plus not plus V1 plus object. This is the format of negative statement in simple past tense. One statement is there here, positive statement we will take. First of all, Rashi wrote a letter. Suppose this is the format. This is one example. This statement is there, Rashi wrote a letter. So this is V2, this is a positive statement. How to make negative then? We have to take the same subject, Rashi. Auxiliary verb we have to use here did. As we are making it negative, so did along with the not, did not. Here wrote V1, did not write a letter. Okay, Rashi did not write a letter. Just see, as we have used here did, we should not use V2. Okay, V2 will change into V1. With did always we should use, with did we should always use V1. Okay, with did always what we should use? We should use here V1, not V2. Okay, make a note of this one. So with did always we should use here V1, not V2. Just think only one thing. In simple past tense, only in positive statement we use V2. In rest of other format means negative statement, yes or type question and WH question, you are not going to use V2. Did you are going to use, and with did you have to use here V1. Other formats also we are going to see in this video only. Another example we will take of negative. First of all, one positive statement. Swaraj gave a gift. Swaraj gave a gift. This statement is there, suppose. So this statement you will see here. Here again V2 is there. This is the positive statement. And what we are going to do? We are going to make it negative. How it will be there here? Definitely you might have received the answer. You might have got the answer there now. Just see, Swaraj did not give a gift. Please write down this example. Swaraj did not give a gift. Okay. So negative formats, I think clear with you. We'll take now yes no type question. How to make yes no type question, that one we are going to say in simple past. Yes no type questions. Yes no type questions, or these questions are called verbal questions also. Verbal questions also we call these questions. Why these questions are called yes no type question? In previous video also I have told you, these questions are not going to start with yes or no. These questions are going to start with auxiliary verb. Okay, auxiliary verb. And these questions answer we give in yes or no. We begin the answers with these questions with yes or no. Here auxiliary verb. What is the format? Auxiliary verb. Okay, then subject plus main verb plus here object plus question mark. Object or complement also can be there. In negative statement we in simple past tense, what auxiliary verb we use? Did. Okay, did plus subject plus V1. Which verb we use with did? We use V1 plus object plus question mark. This is the format of yes no type question in simple past tense. This is the format in general all tense we use. Okay, again one statement we will take. They, in bracket we will take here BUILD, build a new house last year. Okay, suppose this statement is there, you should make positive statement of this statement first of all. How you are going to make it positive in simple past? Yes, you guess the answer. What will be the positive statement? They build is V1 now here. In positive statement what we make? They built a new house last year. Okay, this is the positive statement. Positive statement. Okay, so how to make yes no type question? What we are learning here, how to make yes no type question. Now we are taking here auxiliary verb did. Did they? Again, what we have to take here? V2 we can't take with here did. What we should take? V1. Did they build a new house last year? Okay, and this question, okay, just see, did we have taken first of all, then subject is they, then verb, that is BUILD spelling. Okay, build a new house last year. This is V1. Okay, this is the subject, this is auxiliary verb, and whatever that your object or complement we can say there here. Just see. In this way we have to make yes no type question. Okay. Next sentence also we will see here now. Another sentence we will take. She prepared a new chart. You have to change this bracket verb into simple past. Suppose one command is given or one do as directed when question came. You have to change it into simple past positive and make yes no type question. So how you are going to change it? She prepared a new chart. Okay, yesterday whatever the timing is we are talking about. And question again, how to make here? This is the positive and this is yes no type question. Did she prepare a new chart? Question mark again we have to give. So why these questions are called yes no type questions? Just see here. Did they build a new house? You can give answer or begin answer with yes or no. Isn't it? You need to give the answer with yes or no. Did they build a new house? No. No, they didn't. Okay, no they didn't, or yes they did. Like this also we can give the answer. Are you getting? We need to begin the answer with no or yes. That's why these questions are called yes no type questions. Okay, I feel here yes no type question or verbal questions are clear to you. We are going to take now WH question. WH questions we are going to learn. Okay, see here WH questions. How to make WH questions in simple past? What we use? We use here WH question words. Which are the WH question words? Who, which, why, what, how. Such kind of these here words are called WH question words. Here these WH question words plus we need to take here did plus subject plus V1 plus object or complement is optional here. Object or complement plus question mark. This is the format of WH questions in simple past. In generally, whenever we are going to make any WH questions, so for what is the format here? WH question words plus auxiliary verb plus subject plus main verb plus complement or object plus question mark. This is the general format of WH questions. I will give you after this chapter again. Just see here. One statement is there. Shahuraj played chess last week. Okay, last week. Suppose one statement is there. Shahuraj played. So this statement was going on. Shahuraj played chess last week. Okay. If you will use who, so whether you will get the answer last week? No. So we should take such question word which will give the underlying word as an answer. So if we will take here when, this question word we have taken when. Okay, so again another here auxiliary verb we have to take when did here Shahuraj. Whether should we take played? No, we should take play chess and put a question mark. Okay, so this statement will be complete. And what answer we will give here? If we want to give answer to this question, What answer will be there here again? Shahraz played chess last week. This will be the answer of the question. Last week will tell the time. It is the answer of this question. We are asking timing. When he played, so we will get that year last week. So we should use appropriate question word which will answer the underlined word. Okay, another sentence we will take. Yashvi called Prerna. Okay, one statement is there. Yashvi called Prerna. So if we underline to Yashvi here, so what will be the question now? Who did? Again, did we have to take. Who did? Here. Now subject is only going to be here answer. So what? Who did call Prerna? Who did call Prerna? This is the question. I hope now simple past is very clear to you. All formats here we have taken first of all positive statement. We use V2 in positive, and then afterwards negative we have seen. In negative we use did plus V1. Okay, did not plus V1, and along with that yes no type also we have studied, and WH questions also we have seen of here simple past tense. Definitely, I know that here all doubts regarding simple past might have been clear. Okay, if you are having any doubt, please you can ask me into the comment box. Definitely, I will answer your questions. Okay, and what if you want any other things also regarding this video, regarding this content, you please ask me. Definitely I will make another video for this one. Thank you. Okay, stay tuned. You do study there properly. Okay, we will meet in now next video. Bye.